Good evening, welcome to Tuesday's Midlands Today from the BBC. Tonight, millions of pounds from the government to get the region back on track economically. But how will it work, and is it enough? The announcement comes on a day when E.ON confirmed it's making 175 people redundant, and BAE announced it's going to close its Wolverhampton site, losing 70 jobs.
So what difference will the money make? Well, we're getting £94 million for 5 different schemes across our region. It's one of the biggest portions of a £450 million pot of money to help regions across the country. And it's hoped our money will create and protect more than 40,000 jobs here. Kath Mackey has the details.
Coming into land in the West Midlands, a cheque for £94 million signed by the government. More than 15 million of that will be spent along the A45 corridor around Birmingham Airport. Proposals include moving part of the road to allow the airport to expand.
It's a real shot in the arm for this part of our region. The M42 is the growth nodule of our geography. It's going to enable us to produce 4,000, 10,000 jobs, and it's going to enable the airport to extend its runway. It couldn't be better news.
Similar joy too at the global engineering company Alstom in Stafford. They're getting a £4 million slice of the cake.
This investment is now allowing us to invest in new R&D facilities, new test facilities, which is going to be allowing us to develop new technologies and securing the future of Alstom in the UK.
Other beneficiaries of the Regional Growth Fund include Middleport Pottery in Stoke-on-Trent, Jaguar Land Rover and Worcester Technology Park, a bid supported by Bosch. The government says the announcement will create or safeguard more than 40,000 jobs in the West Midlands. And it doesn't necessarily end there, because businesses are being invited to bid for more cash that's still available. But there are conditions attached to the cash.
They're going to ask us to be able to evidence to them that we can deliver this project on time and onto budget. They're going to look for proof that the planning approvals are in place, and they're also going to be looking for evidence that the other monies are free and available and secure. And
You're confident you can do that?
We can pass all of those tests. We're completely confident about that.
But not everyone's so enthusiastic.
We don't think that public money should go into subsidising Birmingham Airport. The job creation figures that they give are completely unrealistic, and in the past they've been shown to be totally unreliable.
The airport's putting £7 million into this scheme, another £10 million coming from Centro. Assuming the way ahead's clear, the changes to the A45 could be completed in 2 years. Kath Mackey, BBC Midlands Today.
Well, joining us now is David Caro from the Federation of Small Businesses. Mr. Caro, thanks very much indeed for coming in. £94 million, nearly 94 million. Is it enough?
It's never enough. You could always do with more money. But yes, it's going to be a good help for our region.
And we've heard many, many times over the last couple of years or so that small businesses are particularly hard hit. What's your evidence of this?
It was a disappointment that the first tranche of the Regional Growth Fund money wasn't really accessible to small businesses. The minimum amount that you could bid for was £1 million, and that puts most small businesses way out of range.
Do you think then that this will actually have a big impact? Will it be enough to sort of create jobs as they want?
I think it will, because this money tends to feed down the supply chain, but it would have been nice, as I said, if small businesses could have accessed the money directly.
If you had your own wish that you could just sort of magic up this money, what would it be for? How do you think you could solve the problem that's currently small businesses are suffering in an ideal world?
No, there's a major question.
Yeah.
I think access to money...
that's the banks, I suppose, is it?
Of course,
yeah.
And government money, of course, anything that can help small businesses. Remove our beloved recession, get rid of it altogether, and let us grow. And use what small businesses are best at. Take away regulation, let us grow, let us expand, let us be flexible.
OK, just very briefly, because we are running out of time. What's your future prediction then for small businesses? Are you optimistic for the future?
At the moment, yes, I am optimistic. Of course, there's a lot happening in the world, so we don't know what's happening, but small businesses have pulled in their horns and they are growing, so let's hope it continues.
And vital to our economy too.
Absolutely.
David Caro, thanks very much indeed for coming in.
Thank you.
And it's been announced this evening that Vodafone is moving 200 jobs to Stoke-on-Trent after closing their Wiltshire centre next year.
Thanks for joining us this Tuesday evening. Coming up, the Nuneaton